Yon world, what's the deal? It's your boy Original Dion, and today on my YouTube channel, we talking about life. I'm making this video because I want to say one thing. Stop complaining about things you can change. Now, I notice this a lot, like just on the internet in real life, overhearing people conversations, and a lot of people complain about things that they have the power to change, whether it be your job, your financial situation, your living situation, the people you hang around, uh, social media, what's being portrayed on your social media. All of these things you have the power to change. You know what I'm saying? You have the power to be a part of or not, you know? And I hear a lot of people complaining about it, and it's really like a victim mentality that, I'm just putting out there that people shouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like everybody should be leaders, not in the form of wanting to control other people, but wanting to lead and direct your life in the way you want it to go. You should be a leader in that sense. So when people come from, I hate this relationship, I hate this job, damn, I ain't got enough money. Like, these are all things you can change. If you feel like you with somebody and they toxic to you, you have the power to stop communicating with them and to move on. You know what I'm saying? And to experience a new relationship. If you feel like your job is limiting you and you hate this job, you hate being around these people, you have the power to change that. You get a brand new job, or you can start a business. You can learn something tonight that can change your life forever. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you don't like where you live, you know what I'm saying? Instead of complaining about it, do something and move somewhere different. Move to a different city. Move to a different house or apartment. You know, I always been the problem solver in my life. Like people tell me all their problems, and I'll be listening. Like, I'm a listener too. Like, I really don't tell people my problems because I don't complain. I don't complain about nothing. I find solutions. If it's a problem in my life, I find a solution and I go out there and work and apply to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the definition of move in silence. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you gotta move in silence, work in silence, that's me. You know what I'm saying? I work, I do my thing, then I come out with something new. I don't be as vocal in telling people my plans, or I'm not complaining about the process either. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause this whole year I was in a fucked up spot. This whole year until August. You know what I'm saying? And that changed my life. But you wouldn't have known it if you go back this whole year and watch all of my videos. Because I never complained. I never, you know what I'm saying, put it out there on Front Street like how a lot of people do with their problems. They just, complain and complain and complain. I'm a man of solutions. I'm a man like, let's figure this out. I will never be victimized. I will never let this world victimize me in no way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of people are comfortable in letting this world victimize them and use them and play them, when, this world is grimy. At the end of the day, like, it's some good in this world, but a lot of the world is grimy, and it's not really, if you don't control the world, if you don't control your world, it'll control you. And you will be doing stuff that other people doing, thinking, you want that for yourself when you really don't. But you gotta take hold of your life. You gotta control the wheel, and you gotta use your mind. You gotta use all of these resources we give it. Like, look at me, like, I'm making a video on my iPhone. Like, so many people get these expensive phones And I can honestly say, like, with the iPhone worth, I done made 10 times that on my iPhone. Like, I done made 10 times what the iPhone worth just by having it. And that's just my outlook on it. Like, if I get something, like for example, like this game, I bought a game. Like a lot of people might think like playing a video game is a waste of time, you know. But when I play it, I record myself playing it and then upload it on YouTube so I can get paid. You know what I'm saying? I will never be victimized. I'm gonna always figure out a solution, a way around this to control my reality. You know what I'm saying? And I just want people to out there to become more of a leader. Not in a leader of people. Don't want to control people. Want to be a leader in your life. Like whatever it is in your relationships, with your health. You know, if you having health problems, learn about that shit. Take hold of it. You know what I'm saying? And don't ever be a victim. Don't ever let nothing suppress you. And you know, if you're going through a dark period right now in your life, you know, the one thing you have, the only thing you have is your mind. So you have to figure out intelligent ways to spark your mind, the creative ability in your mind. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people only use the left logical side when you got to use both. You got to use the logic and you got to use creative routes to get there. You know what I'm saying? And you got to merge those two hemispheres in your brain and you got to become great. That's how you become great. So for anybody out there, you going through something, if you feel like you're a victim, you feel like life is beating you up, man, just know you could take control of it no matter what it is, whatever direction. If you feel like it's your financial situation, you got to take a risk. You have to take a risk. You know what I'm saying? You got to take risks and do something that's outside of your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? And continue to grow and expand on new things. Like, don't ever let nothing stop you. Like, the grind do not stop. Like, people think, and if you, like, say if you got a job and you want to become like an entrepreneur, it's not easy. Like, a lot of people just think it's easy. It's the same grind. But what should make it worth it is that you are fulfilling a purpose, something that's gonna fulfill you in your life forever. Like if you build a business, like let's say if you quit your job and you spend the next 5 years building a business, like all of the ups and downs and trials and tribulations, it's gonna be worth it when those breakthroughs happen because you building something for you. You building something for you. You might go through a year where you're not making no money or little no money, and you have to pick up a job, or you know what I'm saying. You gotta, finesse some shit. But it's gonna all feel better if you're doing it for you and you're not giving it all the way to this business or this other company. You know what I'm saying? But stop complaining about things that we can change. Like even if it's a relationship, if you feel like you stuck in a relationship, man, get out. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you feel like you tired, your obligations, how long y'all been together, what woody whoop. Get out if you feel stuck. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like where you live, you living with your people, or however you moving, you know what I'm saying? Organize a plan and get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like all we got is our mind. That's all you got. Like if nothing is promised, tomorrow not promised. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen. But just know that if you are maintaining a positive mindset through it all, you already ahead of 80% of the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Because so many people out there just complaining, nagging, and they have the power to, that same mental power that you spending stressing, you can flip. You know what I'm saying? And holding a positive mindset, not easy either. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do it though. It's worth it in the long run. And that's my video for today, for real. I just want people to just stop. Don't complain about things that you can change, no matter what it is. I never been a complainer. I always been a problem solver for everybody still to this day. Like I never come around talking about my problems, complaining, none of that. You know, I'm a man and I'm gonna get things done and I'm gonna handle them. And I feel like everybody, man or woman, you should have that same mindset. Like, don't complain about nothing that you can change. It's your boy Yon World. I'm out. Peace.